afternoon from beautiful Dalton, Georgia, here at Dalton Stadium for the continuation of the inaugural season of Georgia FC here in NISA as they take on Michigan Stars FC. NISA, National Independent Soccer. Hello everyone and welcome to Dalton Stadium for this NISA match right here on NISA Plus, the home of all action of NISA soccer. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar, who will be with me here in just a few moments. Let's take a look at the table as it stands here in NISA for the 2024 season. Michigan Stars, who are here to take on Georgia FC, top of the table, 4 matches played, 4 matches won. Beautiful start to their season. Georgia FC fell to Club de Leon last week 3-1 over at Silverbacks Park here in Atlanta, Georgia. It allows Club de Leon to jump them at the top of the table. They're now in second place. They have the same points, the same goal differential, but Club de Leon, they have a tie and they have a win, so that puts them above them. Georgia FC dropped that one spot, like I said, down to third place. Maryland Bobcats, Savannah Clovers, they are tied at the lower end of the table, 4th and 5th place. We look over to the west. Los Angeles Force, they're still at the top of the table. 5 matches played, 3-1, 10 points. Irvine Zeta FC, Capo FC, they are tied. They have the same win record, 1-2-1. But the goal differential is also where you see the difference. 5 points equal Irvine Zeta at the top. And down at the bottom, just like with Savannah Clovers, not going their way so far. 3 matches played, only 1 point that they have to show forth. That puts us here for last week. We look at the Golden Glove race. You can see right now, Seth Torman at Los Angeles Force, he's currently just above Michigan Star FC's Tatende Makruva, who also has 2 clean sheets. So we will see where they stand as we come into this match. It's going to be a very tight match today. We look at the Golden Boot race as well, and you see that Michigan Stars FC, they got the 2 men at the top of the table, tied, Leon Marich and Nais Lelouch. They both have 3 goals. Brandon Zambrano and Juan Manuel Martinez, George Almeida, and Muhammadu War, they all have 2 points. So a very tight Golden Boot race so far here in NISA. That gets you started for everything, and we will step aside for the opening ceremonies.
Good afternoon and welcome to Dalton Stadium for this NISA action between Michigan Stars FC and your Georgia FC. At this time we ask, if you can, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
Another perfect start to this match gives us time to bring in Andre Bomar, who's going to be my analyst for this position. And Andre, it's going to be an interesting matchup because Michigan Stars come in and they are leading on a charge.
Yeah, they're really dominating right now, and it's going to be interesting to see how Georgia FC approach this game. Which Georgia FC team are we going to get? Are we going to get the composed and very effective team that faced Savannah Clovers and won that game at Silverbacks Park in Atlanta, or the disjointed team that we saw last week against Club de Leon, where they really couldn't find that rhythm and really got taken to task? They started that game really well, but they lost their discipline, their structural discipline later on, and it cost them that match. So they have a tall order today, and we'll have to see how they approach it.
And that'll bring us up to your keys to the match.
Yeah, I mean, for Georgia FC, really establishing identity early, that's going to be very important for them because that's something that they lost last week. And if they can get that identity going, I think that they could get the advantage early, and that could be key to the game. Another is making Michigan Stars uncomfortable. They came from Michigan on the road. They're going to be, travel weary perhaps. And so, getting them uncomfortable, jumping on them early, maybe pressing hard early on in the match could unsettle them and give Georgia FC an advantage as the game, commences. And of course, structurally, you want to utilize the width of the pitch. Get wide. Like last week, they started that really well, got ahead in the game, but they lost that ability later on, and they failed to use that width of the pitch, and it cost them.
And we look at the starting 11 for Michigan Stars FC. We talk about that golden boot race. Tatendant Makruva, he's at the top of that golden boot race. Leon Marich, he's also in the golden boot race. So real lot of firepower for Michigan Stars. We look quickly at the home team. Patrick Okonkwo's back in the starting 11. He's up there with Lamont Jr. You look at Giovanni Rios, Ian Cerro. They're going to hold that midfield down. We'll see if Elijah Clark can keep that sheet empty. Just about get underway. Michigan Stars are going to get us kicked off. They are in their all-white kits. They're moving from left to right. Georgia FC in their traditional navy blues. They're going to be moving from right to left. Welcome to Dalton Stadium, the second home of Georgia FC, and we are underway. Dalton, Georgia, just northwest of the Atlanta region. And quickly, shot taken, and that one is going to go out. It will be a throw.
Yeah, I think you can see already, Larry, what the Michigan Stars, they're not looking to sit back and soak up pressure. They're on the attack early, and already they have put themselves in a scoring opportunity with a throw-in that's basically almost like a corner kick.
Long throw in from Michigan Stars. Elijah Clark loses control, but the defense is able to help him out, clear that ball out. Gets all the way over to John. One of the things that we notice, you see a push down for Patrick Okonkwo from number 2, Kapozushi. But one of the things I noticed right away, Dre, is the fact that number 8, Jana, for Georgia FC, not wearing that knee brace, received that injury in week 1 against Club de Leon. Looks like he's doing better.
Yeah, I think it slowed him down last week too, and maybe a little bit of rehab has brought him back a little bit. But boy, in that last sequence of play, Larry, I think Georgia FC defense was in 6s and 7s when it came to trying to secure that cross and even clear it. So they look a little shaky right now, and I think they're going to have to settle down. You would think that Michigan Stars would be shaky with that long trip that they had, but they look settled already.
Like I said, 4 matches in, 4 matches in the winning column for Michigan Stars, so they're looking absolutely fantastic so far this season.
It's still early doors, and so it'll Georgia FC maybe a little bit of nerves. They know they have to get a result today, and They don't want to make any mistakes and let in anything, but they're going to play with some confidence.
Gio Rios loses the ball there in the midfield. Over to Olsen. He goes back to McLeod, all the way over to the far side. Moving that Zara ball around. Zara, the sponsor of NISA Match Balls. Thank them for being a sponsor for NISA. And you are watching this match on NISA Plus. For latest scores, stats, standings, and news, visit nisasoccer.com. So far, Michigan Stars really owning possession right now. Herrera able to get the ball back to Zaragoza, over to Jadama, to Clark. Clark's coming all the way over to Mendoza. He's able to control it, but just a little bit of a pass lets him down too far forward. Working this near line. And that ball's going to go out. It'll be a goal kick.
Yeah, Georgia FC on the back foot for this early part of the game. And the intentions seem to be clear from the Michigan Stars of what they want to do. They want to be the ones to make Georgia FC look uncomfortable, maybe get something early as they're away from home, and maybe get that influence and closure done early.
When these two met just a few weeks ago up at Romeo Stadium, Georgia FC, they really hadn't assessed an identity. They were still filling out the roster, so really looked flat, in my opinion, Dre.
Yeah, and that's one of the things, you know, Georgia FC, a team that has been put together, still being put together as we see this drive down the right side.
John A. just able to get a foot on it. McLeod loses possession. It'll be a throw deep in Georgia FC's third.
Yeah, so it's not settled, Larry, and so that is a good point that you make, and Michigan is probably looking to take full advantage of that.
Yeah, Michigan Stars, a team that's been around for quite some time compared to Georgia FC in their inaugural season, still trying to kind of find themselves. A lot of these guys have played against each other but not played with each other, so they're still trying to work out where they expect each other to be. Olsen now. Over to McLeod. Nice ball forward, but he's offside. Really good ball forward there from McLeod. Just couldn't stay onside.
He was a step too early getting through there. Great idea to get through and split the defenders, but he beat the pass. And I think it's something Georgia FC is going to have to be very careful of. You have to get that offside trap just right, or you get punished.
Herrera wins the ball for Georgia FC, gets it over to Rios. Rios now moving forward. Down the line to Herrera. Herrera was the main man in the victory over Savannah Clovers just a few weeks ago. Mendoza, John A. He's working this near line, spreading it. Makes it into the box, across. Cleared away by Michigan Star defense. That's what we talked about, Dre. They really need to utilize that pace and that width here at Dalton Stadium.
And you mentioned John as being a key figure in that as a playmaker, and he almost came through there again. So see Georgia FC getting more and more into the game now in this early part of the match.
Another player that we might see later in the match, if Coach Garcia approves, would be Derek Boateng, who's also Georgia FC, really good pace, able to use that wing extremely well. John A. makes the turn, trying to get it to Rios, a little slow in that pass, allows Michigan Stars to tackle. Capizzucci goes over here to Chalbad as he moves up this near line to Olsen. Marich across the box, but cleared away by Adani. But he allows Chalbad to have another chance at goal. Luckily, it hits the outside of the net. Will be a goal kick for Georgia FC.
Yeah, Michigan finding space fairly easy as they get into the attacking third, and it's something I'm sure that Coach Garcia is going to have to be concerned about. They need to tighten up and mark and make sure they cut off those passing lanes.
Clark gets us out slowly through the back. John A. to Rios, who has a look behind him, gets it up to Sarah. Great ball forward. Sarah trying to get it over to Herrera. Can he get around the man? No, he can't. Wright shielding Herrera extremely well. Has to go all the way back to Gaboy.
Very decent approach play there by Georgia FC. They appear to really want to hit them on the break with their speed. And like you say, using the width to come into the middle and cross it in. That was a little bit deeper cross.
Cerro now working up that far side. The journeyman of this Georgia FC lineup, previously with Chattanooga FC. Trying to get it to Herrera. Too far forward. It allows defender Kanate to just send it back to the keeper. Gaboy wins that one. Back to Mendoza. Gaboy. Nowhere to go. At a knee. Going back to Gabo. John A. now. Trying to switch it is Gaboy. He's able to do so. Great ball forward. Working down that side.
Oh.
Zaragoza just didn't get it. Out for a goal kick.
Didn't quite get that header cleanly contacted, but what a great opportunity for Georgia FC just now. Good cross, and just couldn't quite wrap his head around that to get directed towards goal.
You see here on the replay, great ball forward for Zaragoza. Okonkwo just didn't get it on frame. Back to live action. Capizzucci coming out of that back of Michigan Stars. Looking for somewhere to go. Goes back to Olsen and back to Capizzucci. Right now, moving forward. Michigan Stars so patient, Dre.
Looking out, it looks like no, Georgia FC is looking to maybe close down a little bit quicker. They're starting to get a little bit more possession, a little better play now from Georgia FC.
Another switch from Jadama over to John A. He has to retreat quite a bit.
Needs to pass.
Finally gets it over to Zaragoza.
I'm sure Michigan will allow him to run around all he wants, but they've got to structure an attack forward.
Mendoza now. Rios. Back to Adani. Little bit of a slow pass to Herrera, but they're still able to control it. Zaragoza. Adani. Zara going all the way back to Jadama. Adani. And over to Mendoza. Great work by the team. You can see Coach Garcia praising them well. Good control.
That's what you want to see from Georgia FC.
Cerro now. Rios. Herrera.
Oh, space.
Into the box. Cerro has a shot. Deflected. Back to Herrera. All the way back to Adeniyi. Cerro now. Starting to see Georgia FC on the front foot. Working that far side.
A lot of composed possession now from Georgia FC. Here's an opportunity.
Moving up that side, Zaragoza over to Herrera. What a shot on goal, but didn't get past the keeper. That's why he has 2 clean sheets so far.
I'm not sure how much you knew about that. It was a reflex save, but great approach play by Georgia FC that time. Unlucky to get ahead there.
That was a great build-up of play from Georgia FC. And that ball is going to run long, stay in. At a knee, he's going to have to hold it. He elects to go to Jadama. John A. It's one of the things that Georgia FC does is they have a tendency to move and fluctuate around the pitch.
Yeah, this is good possession from Georgia FC. This is what you wanted to see from the get-go. They've wrestled control of the match now away from Michigan after just a little over 10 minutes here.
Good boy. Cerro.
Nice.
Good step from the veteran. Little slow from Mendoza, allowing that ball to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, Larry, but what you're seeing is a little bit better play now from Georgia FC, better quality possession. And, you know, you can't do anything without the ball, so if you can hold on to it and pick your way through, it gives you an opportunity.
Olsen. Adenihi. Trying to work that side. McLeod. Back to McLeod. Good step there by Georgia FC.
Good defending.
John A. now working that far side, trying to use that pace. Can he get around the man? No, he cannot. Absolutely great work there by Kanate to hold off that attack by John A.
Yeah, he could have used a little bit more support there. He had to carry the ball a long way.
Olsen having to go back. Chalbad having to go all the way back to Capozzucci, who goes back to the keeper. Good movement by the Michigan Stars right now. They say what you can do, we can do as well.
He's on.
Junkic sends it in, headed right into the arms of Elijah Clark.
Good half chance from Michigan. Found some space on this right side. Good cross in, directed the header down, but just couldn't get any power on it.
And we have John A. is down on the pitch. Not what we want to see. Like we said, he was injured in week 1 against Club de Leon. Hopefully he's okay. Calling to the trainer, not what we want to see. You can see the head coach of Michigan Stars calling all of his crew in as the trainer is on her way out to assess what is going on with John A. Gives us an opportunity. Let's talk about where we stand right now for this weekend. You look at the schedule. Tomorrow for Mother's Day, Club de Leon welcomes Maryland Bobcats FC to Showalter Field at 7 o'clock. And Arizona Monsoon, they will welcome first in the West, Los Angeles Force to Willow Canyon Stadium at 8 p.m. Eastern. Both of those matches will be live on NISA Plus. NISA Plus, the new streaming platform and your home for the latest content, highlights, and live matches. It's all here, all the action in one place, only on NISA Plus.
Yeah, looks like he's going to be okay. He's walking off.
Hopefully it was just maybe an ankle twist or something like that he can work out. Don't want to see Coach Garcia to have to go to the bench too soon.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to come right back in here in just a moment.
And it's going to be a quick turnaround for our Georgia FC, Dre, as on Wednesday the 15th, they will make their way down to Memorial Stadium in Savannah to take on Savannah Clovers. And then again on the 25th will be their next home match. And they will take on this same Michigan Stars, but that time it will be at Silverbacks Park.
Yeah, John A. is already back on the field.
McLeod steals it. Shot taken by Marich, but that one just completely off the mark, slips and falls. We've had a lot of rain over the course of this week, so this field's probably still a bit damp. Clark gets us back underway. We are playing on an artificial turf stadium. Okonkwo receives a suplex by Kapazuchi. No card issued by the center ref, as we are only 19 minutes into this match.
A little bit heavy contact, but fair enough, and might need a little time. Get back up, and he's popped back up miraculously.
We've been covering the former Atlanta United player for some time. Here in the Georgia region, Patrick Okonkwo.
That's a unorthodox free kick to get it back into play. They almost kicked it right out of off the touchline there.
At a knee, going to Rios. John A. back up and moving around quite well since that injury. Cerro loses the possession. Right. And he gets taken down. Looks like Gaboy was who took Right down that time. Again, no card issued.
Guess not a bad foul to commit right there. They were ready to try to break here.
You can see here, Stars, they move forward, and Gaboy just stands his line, commits the foul. Back to live action. Herrera helps win that ball for Georgia FC. Cerro gets it up to John A., but John A. can't figure out which way he wants to move with that turn, and it rolls out for a throw. As we enter the 22nd minute of the match, Georgia FC, Michigan Stars FC, 0-0 here at Dalton Stadium in Dalton, Georgia. Larry Weaver and Andre Bomar bringing you this live coverage on NISA Plus.
Oh, good move from Rios there in the middle.
Loses possession. Michigan Stars coming all the way back. Olsen. Cerro holds him up. Moving forward. Gets it to Okonkwo. Okonkwo now. Back to Cerro. Cerro, Okonkwo. He's at the top of the box trying to move into the middle. He wants a foul, not going to get it.
Yeah, it went down a little easy there. He got touched, but don't think it's enough to call.
Kapazuchi, he gives it over to Laloche. Kanate, He's moving forward. Down that far side, beautiful ball. Into the box. Adeniyi. He heads it up, and Clark's able to win that ball. Clark.
Pretty good back and forth action right now from both sides.
It's currently 72 degrees here in Dalton, Georgia. An absolutely perfect day.
Oh, John A. cutting in. He's got space.
He takes a shot. Just pulls it.
You can see him trying to find his, making a space in the middle to take that shot. Just couldn't get it on frame. Notice that Michigan didn't close him down very quickly as he moved into position there. That could be a mistake.
He got right to the center line and then just took a shot at it. Nice long ball from the keeper from Michigan Stars. Gets it all the way to Olson in the final third for Georgia FC. Back to McLeod. Olson. He's going to hit it with his left. Over all the men and out for a goal kick. That was a great opportunity for Michigan Stars there.
Yeah, Michigan, they look threatening as they go forward, but that final ball is missing from them. It's almost on a wing and a prayer. A lot of that has to do with the way Georgia FC is quickly getting men and resources back to defend.
Foul committed by Chalbad on John A. 72 degrees. We have a wind at about 7 miles an hour. It's moving from the near side to the far side. So not too much to hold that ball on the up in the air, but it will change the direction a little bit. Jadama. Rios gives it all the way to Zaragoza. Herrera. Rios, a give and go. Herrera's not able there to get there. Keeper just sends that out to center circle. Gaboy able to get it over to Mendoza. He's moving forward. Gives it back to Gaboy. Holds up the man. Great defensive work by McLeod for Michigan Stars. Zaragoza. Goes back to Jadama. Tries to push it forward. Is able to get it to Rios. Rios gives it to Herrera on the wing. Into the box. Deflected and into the arms of Makruva.
Yeah,
good work there.
Fortunate deflection that was coming in. I believe Okonkwo was getting himself in somewhat a position to be threatening. There's a foul there.
Foul there.
And you do, Larry, see Rios getting a little bit more into the match now. I think that's going to be a key playmaker for Georgia FC as the match goes on.
Also being the captain of this squad. You expect that leadership from Giovanni Rios.
Yeah, Rios is an intelligent football player and he's a good leader on the pitch. So if he can impose his influence, it can make a big difference to Georgia FC to get something out early.
Georgia FC trying to press there. Michigan Stars work out of it, get the ball all the way over to that far side. Zaragoza won it for just a moment. Herrera wins the ball. Tries to make the turn, and there he's going to get the foul. I think that's just a little bit of a check back there on that foul that Herrera committed that wasn't called in Michigan Stars' eyes. Back underway, 28 minutes is where we're ticking down. Okonkwo not able to control that ball. Chalbad lifts it forward to Marich. He's able to receive it, but Adeniyi runs it down, gives it to Clark. Clark getting pressed hard, but he's able to get it back to Adeniyi. Good little stop there. Gets it to Rios. Rios flicks it back to Jadama. Over to Zaragoza. Back to Rios. Cerro. Jane now. He cuts inside. Shot taken. Right into the arms of the keeper.
Second time I've seen him make that move down this left side, coming in wide and then cutting in sharply to take a shot. And so far he's been given room to do that. So it's something I think the Stars are going to have to look at and maybe cut off that avenue, because if he takes a couple of more of those shots, he's going to get a very good shot into goal.
Able to get that ball all the way over to the far side was Lelouch. McLeod coming all the way back, giving it to Kanate. McLeod over to the far side, moving forward. Herrera trying to run him down. Shot taken. Just not able to get that one on frame.
Good move, good attempt there. Just couldn't get the ball down. Got a little bit under it. But both teams are finding space on the break. I think that Georgia FC, we talked about imposing identity. They haven't really done that yet. They've had some good plays. They've had passing possession, and they've had fast break, but nothing that identifies what exactly they want to do.
And that's headed out by Capizzucci. It'll be a throw for Georgia FC. As we get ready, just a reminder, tomorrow is Mother's Day. For all of you, don't forget, get that something special for your mother. Let her know that she's appreciated.
As Tupac would say.
Adeniyi and Jane now. And you see the two levels of discipline here, Dre. Here comes John A. Cleared out. It'll be a corner. You see these two banks of defense for Michigan Stars, and then this just fluid motion by what is the Georgia FC attack. Quickly taken by Rios. Cerro back to Rios. Into the box, cleared, back to Cerro, lifts it into the box. Nobody there on that backside. Cerro, he feels he's fouled, but Georgia FC is able to win possession.
Yeah, it's a 50-50 ball. You got to play for it.
Rios, working the line, John A. Into the box, couldn't get it to Rios. It'll be out for yet another corner.
Good work by John A. to get that in. That was an awkward cross to try to get at low cross to get it in a threatening position, but good defending from the Stars there. It's going to be a corner.
Rios is going to set up for a normal. You see that wind blowing. Here comes an in-swinger.
Oh,
Headed and into the goal. Patrick Okonkwo with a fantastic goal for Georgia FC. 1-0.
He just found his spot over there. They couldn't corral him at all and got his head on it. And Okonkwo does it again for Georgia FC, as we see here from the replay.
Into the box. He heads it on that back far side, and nothing that Makruva could do. 1-0.
Yeah, Okonkwo just came in and he kind of lost his marker. and was able to get that header clean in. And what a good advantage now for Georgia FC.
Center official asking Okonkwo to move it along with his celebration.
Yeah, everybody knows. Good goal from Okonkwo, but it's time to get back to playing.
31 minutes in, Patrick Okonkwo with the goal to set up the lead for Georgia FC. Now you can see everybody getting more confident in this lineup for Georgia FC. What they don't need is what happened last week where they took the lead and then allowed Club de Leon to score 3 unanswered goals.
Yeah, it'll be good to see what they do this time because they did lose all discipline last week.
Cerro wins it. Rios just able to flick it forward. Okonkwo, he gets it. Taken down in center circle. Quickly up.
Taking a little too quickly, I think.
Georgia FC wanted to take it quickly, but Okonkwo was still on the deck. Center official wanting to make sure he's okay. Okonkwo just absorbing that challenge plus what minutes he can take off the clock as the Riley veteran that he is. John A. receives it. Oh, what a beautiful ball to Cerro. He split them 2 men. Herrera, what a goal for Georgia FC.
That was a clean finish.
Fantastic.
That turn and shot there, I mean, it was a good move to get it in from John A. into the middle. And then it was pushed along. Turn, shot, goal.
You see this beautiful ball for Jadama over to John A. He settles it through the 2 defenders. Cerro, what a turn from Herrera.
Beautiful finish.
Absolutely perfect start.
Yeah, even now the referees had to.
He's like, come on, guys, come on.
Yet again here. They're going to have to watch out for that. You know, you spend a little bit too much time with that, you're going to earn yourself some cards.
Madukwe trying to get the Michigan Stars guys back into this as I think they've been shell-shocked more than anything with these 2 goals, Dre.
Well, talk about trying to make them uncomfortable, as we talked about before the game. They're going 2 goals up in this first half like this can do the trick. Take a little pressure off of Georgia FC.
Moving it forward. But Gaboy, he wins it. They get it back. Great work by Georgia FC's defense. John A.
Oh, nicely done.
Cerro was the assister on that last ball.
Yeah, that was a good pass into the middle. Several good moves that led to that goal for Georgia FC. And this is what they didn't do against Club de Leon. You know, when they went ahead, they sort of took their foot off the pedal, but here they've pushed it down to the floor.
So if you're just joining us, 31 minutes in, it was 0-0. Patrick Okonkwo from a corner from Gio Rios in the 31st minute get us the first goal. And then quickly in the 34th minute, Kevin Herrera receiving a ball from Cerro to go up 2-0 Georgia FC. Just about past 37 minutes. Gaboy, he's into the box now. And that one's going to deflect off. It'll be another corner for Georgia FC.
Let's see how they mark up this time, the Stars, on this corner. This last time, Okonkwo really had a free header as he came in to power that header into the back of the net. Again, they're standing off of him in the middle there.
Be another in-swinger from up. We have a little bit of a discussion. See the center official just telling everybody to calm down. Here comes the corner from Rios, in-swinger, headed, bouncing. He's wanting a handball. Okonkwo was wanting a handball, not going to get it. That ball gets cleared out.
Yeah, Stars were desperate to get that ball out of there as it pinged around there.
We'll take a look at ourselves when we have a minute.
Oh, it's going to be a foul throw, I believe.
Gives us a
Or
second
maybe,
to look.
okay. Yeah, I didn't take it in the right spot.
You see, as this comes in,
Okay.
headed down, it's hard to see a hand there.
Oh, okay. It was just Michigan possession, throw in.
All the way over on that far side as we start to tick into the 40th minute.
Yeah, I don't suspect we'll get much extra time.
Maybe a minute with the 2 goals. A little bit of an extended time for the celebration. This is our first opportunity here in the north home of Georgia FC, Dalton Stadium. This team has a lot of connection to this Dalton region. Have an opportunity to have a couple matches up here. Mendoza heads it, but not able to control it completely. But Jadama is able to clear it out, at least for a moment. And that time,
Out of the stadium.
Zaragoza just sent that one to the Tennessee border. Cerro pressing over to Chalbad, moves into center circle, gets it forward to McLeod. McLeod slices through. Clark's able there to get there just in front of Madukwe to win that for Georgia FC.
Yeah, half chance there for Michigan on the break, sort of a mini break, but Clark equal to the task. Quell the danger. Oh,
We have a win here by Michigan Stars. Good ball over, cleared away by Mendoza. Michigan still has it. Shot taken right into Clark's hands.
I would have thought Mendoza would have taken a swing himself there.
Great hands by the keeper for Georgia FC.
Yeah, Clark well placed for that.
Won it again.
Oh, again, space.
Madukwe cleared. Woo, that was close. That was right as close can be
Inches
by
away
Jadama.
from an own goal.
The attack is on strong from Michigan Stars. It's going to be a corner on that far side. It's going to be taken by Junkej. Another in-swinger. Tried to do something with that, just couldn't get his foot on it, Capozzucci, and that goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah, tried to catch that on volley. It just really couldn't connect very well at all.
Georgia FC kind of shooting themselves in the foot on the back line here, not able to get it out and allowing Michigan Stars to attack. That time Madukwe not able to control it. Stars able to clear control of it. Get to center circle with Kanate. Good step by Rios. Cut that pass off. Zaragoza, he's going to get fouled. Could we see our first yellow? We will not.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Excuse me. And
Yeah, she had a word with him first, explaining the situation to him, but he did get the yellow. And
we'll take a look at it.
take a look at it again here.
You see, as this ball comes back, McLeod just, it's the slide is
Slide
where he's
in.
going to get
Yeah.
it. So in the 42nd minute, McLeod is our first yellow card recipient.
Yeah, I think it's the way he went in in the tackle itself. You know, his studs were kind of going in.
Okonkwo able to control it. Works around Kanate. But Kanate holds him up enough that he has to stop. Come back to Gaboy. Gaboy's going to sling it. I thought he was going to go to John A. The first time he didn't, but this time he does. John A. trying to work around the two defenders. Gaboy takes the shot, deflected. That one deflected off the back of Lelouch. And that'll go out for a throw for Michigan Stars. Coach Garcia trying to get his men back for defense. They want to see this 45 end with a clean sheet. Ball over to Rios. Rios, a lot of space. Over to Herrera. He tries to give it back, not able to do so. Rios, he's going to get called for that one. I think Rios is going to get a card as well. Indeed, he does.
Yeah, really, really clumsy from Rios, unfortunately. He was desperate to try to do something with the ball, but
And that'll be the 44th minute that Rios is going to receive that card.
Rios is not happy, but I don't think you can question that call there. I know he wanted to get in and quell the counter from the Stars, but he got the man and not the ball.
.45 minutes is up. We'll see how much stoppage time is going to be allowed.
Oh, nice move, but
Jadama trying to work it out. Madukwe working, fighting with him for that ball, but it's going to be a goal kick for Georgia FC. Great work by number 5, Jadama.
yeah, I didn't see an indication of stoppage time. Oh, here we go. 3 minutes.
3 minutes of stoppage time is what we're going to see.
Maybe. Let's see.
He decides he doesn't want to put it up, but we see that it'll be 3 minutes.
I think so. Maybe. I don't know. He didn't show it.
He didn't show it.
We saw it on the board there, but he's put the board down.
The board is just down from us here in the press box. There it is, 3
There we
minutes. Got to get it right. He gets it right. Fourth official.
So we've already played 1 minute.
Zaragoza gets us back underway, excuse me. Herrera was trying to make the turn, not able to do so. Foul committed by Okonkwo. Stars take it quickly. Trying to work down that line, and it's going to roll out. It'll be a a throw for Georgia FC on that far side.
Yeah, Georgia FC looking to end this half strong after somewhat of a slow start.
Okonkwo not able to control it with that turn. Cerro, he puts the press on. Keeper Gets it out, but gets it to Mendoza. Mendoza able to get it to Okonkwo. Cerro forces Chalbad to go back to the keeper. He sends it forward. Zaragoza controls it, gets it. Foul committed on Herrera there on that far side. Tadama is going to get us back underway.
You're approaching, should be only seconds left here.
He's thinking about it. There we go. Okonkwo just heads it to the keeper. Indeed, there it is. 45 minutes are in the books here at Dalton Stadium. Georgia FC 2, Michigan Stars 0. Dre, let's just get your thoughts of the first 45.
Well, I saw really the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes, I thought that the advantage was to Michigan Stars. They jumped out of the gates really strong. They were on the front foot, had Georgia FC on the back foot. But as time went on, Georgia FC really wrestled the control of the match back, mostly with good passing, possession, and then really started to hit them on the break pretty heavily. And I think that's where a lot of the advantage that they came to and the 2 goals came from. I think the Stars had a lot of trouble corralling, in particular, Okonkwo when he was in set pieces and getting down that middle, even with John A. when he cuts into the middle. And so I think that the Stars could do a lot better with their marking in the final third, defensive third for them to get back into it. But Georgia FC is going to be very happy with the result of this first half.
And that's going to do it for us for the first 45. We'll step away. We'll be back in a few minutes for the second half between Georgia FC and Michigan Stars FC. Welcome back here to Dalton Stadium in Dalton, Georgia. The second half of Georgia FC versus Michigan Stars FC. Larry Weaver here alongside Andre Bomar. And Andre, we had a fantastic 45 when it comes to Georgia FC.
Yeah, Georgia FC, like I said before, they had a little, I guess the first 10 minutes of a slow start to the match. In Michigan had them on the back foot, but boy, they wrestled control back and scored 2 good goals. And right now, you know, they have the advantage going into the second half, and only thing to watch to see is will they try to protect that 2 goals, or will they try to add on to that and win emphatically. So for Michigan, is turn the tide. Can they go back to what they started with in the first half and get something back in this match, or you know what will happen? So it all remains to be seen.
And like we talked about when we talk about how we got here last week, Michigan Stars defeated Maryland Bobcats 2-0. Georgia FC falling to Club de Leon 3-1. Club de Leon plays Maryland Bobcats tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Showalter Field. And Arizona Monsoon plays Los Angeles Force at Willow Canyon Stadium at 8 p.m. on Mother's Day. So definitely thank you for joining us for this wonderful NISA action as we get ready for the second half. Georgia FC will get us underway in their navy blues, going from left to right.
Yeah, so we'll see how this second half starts out. Who will try to get control? I imagine that Michigan's going to try to do what they started with in the first half to get some kind of control back into this match. Georgia FC going to hold on to the possession, try to work themselves down here. Looks like they're going to try to go with that little passing game that they worked so well in the first half. Out here to the left side.
John A. trying to do something here.
Oh,
slides
nice.
Across the goal.
Not
out.
a bad effort. Yeah, Larry, I think that's, you know, you wanted to see how will they come out, and the Georgia FC seems to be picking up right where they left off.
Back underway from Michigan Stars. You can see a press coming on for Georgia FC. They're trying to really dictate these first few minutes of this second 45. Cerro is going to commit the foul.
And
Michigan Stars did sub 2 players at halftime.
I'll get that to the
As soon as I give
viewers.
you that information, I will.
A little collision there is going to go back in Georgia FC's favor. But, yeah, while you're getting that information, Larry, I think that, you know, we talked about at the beginning of the broadcast the length of time and distance that the Michigan Stars had to travel to get here. And most likely they did an overnight trip or traveled yesterday, but it still has to take a toll on these guys, and you wonder if that's where sort of that sluggishness might be coming from right now.
Yeah, because like we talked about at the start, you have 650 miles. If they took a bus, like is what we were talking about and we believe is how they traversed, you're looking at anywhere from 11 to 12 hours down with stops here and there. So that's a lot on the body.
Yeah, it really is. And well, just a moment ago, Okonkwo was kind of upset about maybe a lack of a call there in the middle after a collision he had there with a Stars player. But we're back underway now.
Adeniyi wins the ball for Georgia FC, moving up to John A. John A gives it back to Mendoza, who lifts it forward, and that goes out. I can tell you that number 10, Wright, was replaced by number 8, Walker, and number 9, Madukwe, made way for number 14, Stripling, for Michigan Stars. Center official wants that ball farther back.
Yeah, I'm guessing those changes are going to be tactical for the Stars.
2 yellow cards were issued in that first 45. 1 for each side. Number 22, McLeod, in the 42nd minute for Michigan. Number 7, Rios for Georgia FC in the 44th minute. Kanate, he lifts it forward to the newly entered
Offside.
Walker, but he was offside. Again, we talked about earlier in the pregame about Michigan Stars having the top 2 players in the Golden Boot race. No goals so far today. Elijah getting us started with the Zara ball, the official sponsor of the match ball for Nisa Soccer. Mendoza up to Rios. That was Zaragoza. Zaragoza not able to get that ball to Herrera. Kanate. Herrera trying to press him. Loses his footing. Gaboy won it for just a moment, but Kanate has it for the Stars. Little bit of a slow pass, but Olsen receives it now. Walker trying to run the line, not able to do so. Second ball, gets it up to number 7, Junkish, but didn't really do anything with it. Rios now over to Herrera. Herrera working down this near line. Back to Rios. Makes the turn. Over to Cerro.
Oh, nice.
Cerro trying with his left. That one had no chance to ever be on frame.
And he was going to make an attempt to curl that from the left side. Good approach play, though, from Georgia FC. Just kind of petered out at the end there.
Olsen having to go back. Kanate. Olsen, McLeod. That ball just sent forward. Was an ambitious idea. Clark gets that ball away from Marich, but it's just going to go right into the possession of the Michigan Stars keeper. Beautiful ball forward. Good touch, but Adeniyi is able to clear that off and out for a throw. Capozzucci has to go back to the keeper. He comes over to Kanate. Kanate sends it forward. Mendoza couldn't control it, but Adeniyi sent it forward. Foul there on Olsen. Center official finally blew the whistle. I think she called more of the foul that Cerro committed on McLeod more than the foul on Olsen, Dre.
I think that first one where the first collision near the top of the arc there, I think was play on, but the second one was called. It looks like it's going to give the Stars an opportunity here in a pretty good position.
Just about 30 yards out. Plenty of opportunity. Lifted forward. Clark's able to grab that ball.
I think that would have to go under the heading of a bit of a waste.
Yeah, that one was sent forward by the newly entered Walker, and he was just trying to lift it into the box, and unfortunately just didn't do anything with it. Good ball from Okonkwo. Over to Herrera. Is he able to keep it in? No, he is not. That ball is going to go out. It'll be a goal kick. Michigan Stars were trying to hold a high line, but Herrera was able to get through it. Kapazushi loses control there, but he's able to give it back to the keeper. Kanate now moving down this near line. Back to the keeper. Kapazuchi, he sends it forward. Cleared away by Clark. Give us an opportunity. If you're looking for any information on the latest scores, stats, standings, and news, visit nisasoccer.com. You're watching this NISA action on NISA Plus, the new streaming platform for NISA Soccer. All your content, highlights, live matches, it's all here. Headed forward into the box, cleared away by number 15, Zaragoza.
Well, that ball was kind of melted through into a threatening position, but they were able to clear it out.
And that's one of the problems that Georgia FC has had, is allowing that ball to bounce around in the box. Great long throw, but Okonkwo muscles that ball out with just a very, very solid header. Another opportunity. Adeniyi into the box. Clark, he has control. Laloche starting to get into this match. Number 13 was very, very few and far between for Michigan Stars in that first 45.
So far, Larry, I think in the second half, we're seeing Georgia FC do what they didn't do against Club de Leon. They're maintaining the pressure and the attacking energy that they lacked against Club de Leon.
Cerro loses it, but Jadama wins it. Zaragoza now, he's working down this near line, trying to get it up to Okonkwo, not able to do so, just too slow of a pass. Easily won by the Stars. Stars continue to try to work that far line with Olsen. Won by Mendoza. Cerro now. John A. John A. turns on the afterburners. Gets it over to Okonkwo. Oh, Okonkwo just not able to get there. The keeper just one step in front of him.
Key save there, Larry. Very, very close. You get that wrong, and it's also a penalty if he just mistimes that, but he was perfectly placed, the goalkeeper.
That ball all the way back to the box for Georgia FC. Approvals all around from Coach Garcia. John A. tries to make the turn. Combination of a slip and a foul. Center official not around for that one. Here comes Herrera down this near line. Rios on the overlap. A little slow getting to it, but got it to him nonetheless. A give and go back to Herrera. Just not able to get that one to Okonkwo as the defender clears it out. It'll be a corner for Georgia FC.
Yeah, again, another key intervention from the Stars defense there. That ball coming across could have been very dangerous for the Stars.
As we're starting to see the wind now changing directions, and now it is coming across the field from far side over here to the near side. Absolutely different than what we had. This one's going to hold up in the air, I would think, Dre.
Yeah, it could play tricks. It's going to be very difficult for the goalkeeper.
Here comes an in-swinger from Cerro. Cleared away by Michigan Stars, but Rios is there. Gives it over to Gaboy. He lifts it forward. Chested back to the keeper, who transitions quickly up to Stripling. He's trying to get past Adeniyi and not going to do so. Adeniyi, John A. John A doing the work himself. Lays it off to Cerro. What a ball. Cerro just cannot get a touch on that one. Easily controlled by the keeper. Just did not get his foot through that ball, Dre.
Yeah, a guy behind the Stars defense could not get any power or direction on that, and it was just dribbled to the goalkeeper.
Stripling sends that one forward, but it just has too much pace, and Elijah is easily going to grab that ball. Gives it back to Jadama. Zaragoza. Cerro, good ball forward to Herrera. Herrera, he's on the march. Okonkwo wanted it, didn't get it, wasn't ready for it that time, and it goes out for a goal kick. Okonkwo wanted that ball sooner.
Yeah, Herrera really crossed with himself too. He saw the potential of that pass to Okonkwo, but he couldn't connect at all with him.
60 minutes is where we're ticking down. 30 to go, plus stoppage time right now. Georgia FC enjoying a 2-0 lead. Marriage. Oh, that was a great ball forward, but not able to get it to Walker as he was offside. Again, on the 15th, Georgia FC goes to Savannah, Georgia to take on Savannah Clovers. (6 p.m. at Memorial Stadium here on NISA Plus. See if Georgia FC continue the dominance in the Georgia Derby. Zaragoza, great work there. Wins the ball, gets it up to Cerro. Cerro has several options, decides to go back to Zaragoza. In that final third, looking for somewhere to go, gives it back to Cerro. Cerro's coming towards the center of the box, gives it to Rios. Rios goes back to Gaboy and over to Mendoza. Adeniyi, I like the movement, Dre, deciding not to force the attack, control the possession.
Yeah, they don't really have to rush here. Possession is going to be king here with a 2-goal lead. You want to tick off some of that time, but also find, the patience to get another attack going.
Herrera, he decides to go back to Jadama. All they need to do is possess this ball, and the Michigan Stars at the top of the table, they will fall for the first time this season. But don't forget, just a couple weeks ago, Club de Leon was up on Michigan Stars and allowed them to come back late and win that match.
Yeah, there's plenty of time left. And, just like Michigan was able to come back last time, Georgia FC led in their match against Club de Leon.
And
really,
allowed them in. Those
really,
three unanswered. They scored in the 5th minute, John A., and then just kind of forgot what they were doing. Yeah. Adeniyi, he's called for the foul. It's going to allow Junkic an opportunity to lift this ball into the box. As this ball's about 33 yards out, all the way over on the edge of the box. Good ball in. Bounces through. Oh. It'll be a goal kick. Dangerous ball as that one went right through the box.
Yeah, he eluded everyone as it went out. Georgia FC is going to be fortunate because they didn't really deal with that at all, but there was no Stars player there to take advantage.
Elijah Clark telling his line to move forward. He's going to boot this one long. right into center circle. Michigan Stars win possession. Advantage played. Great ball to Marriage. But Jadama there to clear it away. LaLoche gives it over to McLeod. McLeod goes over to Walker. LaLoche again. Cleared. Cerro, Rios, Okonkwo. Okonkwo can't get rid of it, but this time Gaboy does, and he gives it to Cerro.
He's going to hold it up.
Good decision by the veteran. He's able to get through 2 men, but Rios too slow to get to that ball, allows the Stars to win possession, and Walker now going back to Stripling. Stripling and Walker coming in at halftime for the Stars. The 2 sets of freshest legs on the pitch. With John A. still recovering from that injury from week 1, Dre, I would expect Coach Garcia to trade him out at some point.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to.
Cerro clattered into the Stars man. No foul was given. He's back up. He's doing fine. Rios receives a beautiful ball from John A.
He's got help coming up the middle.
Here comes the run from Okonkwo. He gets around the man, tries to flick it past the keeper, not able to do so. It will be a great save by the Michigan Stars keeper.
Yeah, a key move by the keeper because the defender was beaten, and he didn't give any opportunity for Rios to do anything after that.
McLeod. Marriage. Back to McLeod.
Oh.
Takes a shot, and that one lifted well over the bar and out for a goal kick. Great set of play there by Michigan Stars.
Not a bad effort there. Good approach play from the Stars, and just couldn't get that finishing touch on.
You see here as this ball comes in from Marriage right to McLeod, who wanted it. He just doesn't get it on frame. It'll go down to be a quick goal kick from Clark, as the center official is asking him to get along. Stars win possession. Walker, Stripling. Walker again. McLeod. Adeniyi wins possession for Georgia FC. Nice ball to Rios. Rios trying to give it back to John A. Down that far line. Is John A. going to get there? Yes, he is. Holds it into play.
Oh, nice.
Able to hold up that slide tackle from Capozzucci. Takes the shot off the bar. What a shot from John A. That was destined to the back of the goal, but the poll says otherwise.
Yeah, it's a whisker away from a third for Georgia FC.
Stepped in front of that pass. Mendoza, he gives it back to John A. Good hold. Rios, Gaboy. Georgia FC just looks the fresher of the 2 teams so far in these 67 minutes, excuse me.
Yeah, it looks like they don't want a repeat of last week against Club de Leon where they took their foot off the pedal. They really have turned it on in the second half.
Cerro, Gaboy, Adeniyi, Rios, John A. trying to give it back to Rios, not able to do so. Here comes a chance for the Stars. Over to Marriage.
He's done well.
Tries to stop, able to do so. Deflected by Zaragoza. Offsides will be the call.
Yeah, I think he strayed forward there at the critical moment.
Take a look at that opportunity from John A. just a few moments ago, and that ball was just had eyes for the back of the net.
Inside of the post.
Rios trying to push that through, not going to do so. You see the hand come up immediately with the apology. Marriage. Junkic, and that one will go out for a corner. Who they want to take it quickly.
Stars needing something here. See, we're in the 70th minute.
You can see trying to get set up. Here comes the in-swinger. Long ball all the way to the backside, headed down, but right into the arms of Elijah Clark.
Yeah, not the best of deliveries. There were a lot of white shirts forward, but he kind of flew over most of them.
He rolls it to Jadama. Gaboy has to keep up with that ball. It's taken down by Kanate. Gaboy was letting that ball roll. Earns a foul. Both teams with a few players up, getting warmed up. Gaboy wins it. He moves into center circle to give it to Cerro. Goes over to Mendoza. Herrera now trying to give it back to Mendoza, but just didn't get that pass right at all. But this is a mistake by the Stars to let Rios win it. John A. now. He gets around Walker. He takes a shot, but right off of the lower legs of Kanate, and it goes out for a throw. That should be a throw for Georgia FC, taking their time to get over to take this. As the center official, she wants faster movement, and she's going to give a yellow card to Zaragoza for time wasting.
Coach Garcia is going to try to get
he's going to have a little bit of a talk.
Yeah, I think she's going to want to make sure that these guys are not going to drag this time wasting on. I mean, it's a little early to start that anyway.
And a yellow card is going to be issued to Garcia as well.
He needs to stop talking. It's not that big a deal. You know, it's an unfortunate part of the game, you know, the time wasting part of it, but you know, the referee is going to dictate what needs to happen. If she sees time-wasting tactics, she can act on it.
That's going to be the fourth yellow card issued for this match. That's 3 cards for Georgia FC and 1 card for the Stars. Michigan Stars, they have a substitution that they are getting completed and ready to come in. Georgia FC win the ball, get it up to Okonkwo. Okonkwo decides he wants to fancy his chances for a long shot. Not going to get past the keeper.
Stars preparing a substitution.
Number 72, Healy will be coming, or number 12, I apologize. It looks like a 72. Number 12, Healy. We'll see who he's coming on for. As Georgia FC get a substitution up themselves, Derek Boateng will be coming into the match.
Boateng's going to be, maybe for Georgia FC, an impact player to come on.
I would expect him to come on for John A. if I was thinking. Allow John A. to continue with 2 substitutions coming in for Georgia FC because another player, number 17, getting ready as well. Victor Valencia, a player known in this area, formerly with a UPSL squad, North Georgia United.
Boy, I tell you, North Georgia could use him now in the UPSL season that they're in.
Ball lifted into the box. Clark collides with Adeniyi, but still get the ball away.
Keeper
lifted
slow to get
forward.
up.
Walker controls it. Shot bounce off of Jadama out for a corner. Clark still feeling the effects of that challenge as he collided with his defender.
Yeah, that was a tough little collision there. He did manage to get up and finish the play, but he's down now.
Healy is going to be coming on for, looks like number 22, McLeod, which is the right thing to do with McLeod on a yellow card. So great decision by the Michigan Stars coach there. Corner coming in, right into the arms of Clark. That was a great opportunity from the Stars.
Again, the keeper well placed to handle that.
We have 3 substitutions getting ready for Georgia FC. Coach Garcia, he's throwing a big swing here to see this match out.
Oh, nicely.
Here's a
taken from
good one
Rios.
by Rios. Wins it off of Kanate, working down this near side. He comes into the box. He's going to take it himself. Loses control. Okonkwo. And it's Basti Okonkwo with another goal. Fantastic work from Georgia FC. Could that be the coffin nail?
I tell you what, Rios is owed a lot for that. He took the ball, got it into the box. He lost possession, but it fell nicely for Okonkwo, and I think that's the nail in the coffin, as you say.
And you see that. He gives it, loses control, and Okonkwo says, yes, thank you so very much. I will take that goal.
And we got the extended celebration here. I think the referee's going to have to.
Yeah, you might going to get another yellow card. This one be for Okonkwo just for celebrating. Hopefully not. And it also gives us an opportunity for the changes that are going to be made for Georgia FC. They're really feeling it now. 3-0 over the league leaders, Michigan Stars.
Yeah, what a contrast for last week, and a contrast from the first meeting between these two teams in this season.
And Okonkwo, he is going to get his brace here in the 75th minute. And that's going to be exactly the same thing, assisted by Rios.
You're right about
And
Johnny
Okonkwo is
sticking
going to step aside. He's going to be replaced by Fillion. So we have 17. We have Boateng coming in for John A., which is what we expected. Number 9, Fillion Alexander coming in for Okonkwo. And number 17, Victor Valencia coming in for Herrera.
Yeah, it'd be good to see Victor out there. We've seen a lot of him with North Georgia United in the UPSL. Stepped up here to the professional ranks, and we'll see how he does.
Be a corner quickly for Michigan Stars. Outswinger, cleared away by the newly entered Boateng. Clattered from behind Mendoza.
Yeah, just over the top there. Desperate to get that ball back into a dangerous position, but unfairly so. Time heavily on Georgia FC's side now. 78th minute, 12 minutes to go. Plus
You're going to start to see a bit of desperation from Michigan Stars being down by 3, and this exposes them, gives an opportunity for a counterattack from Georgia FC to extend this lead, Dre.
Yeah, I mean, Georgia FC is in complete control now. And they really have been mainly since the, 12th or 13th minute of the match.
Foul committed there by Boateng.
There's a collision there.
But no,
Stars players in a lot of pain, it seems.
no card, it looks like.
And he's going to get back up quickly. And we're going to get back into play quickly.
Keeper comes up to take this one. Into the 79th minute.
Oh.
Opportunity, and that one lifted over the bar by Lelouch.
Could not get control.
Another substitution coming on from Georgia FC. Harrison will be coming on, number 4. Let's see who he's going to be replacing. Cerro is who's coming off for Harrison.
I don't know if that's a limp or just a slow walk.
A little bit of both.
Yeah, they're not going to speed up any seconds as they try to stretch this out as much as possible.
Michigan Stars next match will be next Saturday the 18th as they welcome Club de Leon to Romero Stadium again. That match will kick off at 7 p.m. Eastern time. That ball's going to go out. It will be a Georgia FC throw. Great work by Gaboy there to win that for Georgia FC. Boateng, great switch over to Valencia. He's got lots of space, trying to get it over to Boateng. He's able to do so, but Boateng not able to control it for the first time. He gets it on the second attempt. Step over, loses control. Still has it, though. Valencia now. Tries to go back to Mendoza, but it's deflected off. It'll be a throw for Georgia FC. 80 minutes in, plus stoppage time. We'll see who's it going to be. So far, the man of the match has to be Patrick Okonkwo with his brace. Valencia now. Harrison, not able to get there. He had an idea. Here's a transition. Marich. Harrison. Gaboy. Harrison wins it. Marich. Walker. Down the line. But Jadama's there, and he'll see that ball out for a throw. Great work all around, top to bottom, from this Georgia FC squad. Look for a very long throw from this one. Into the box, headed, pushed away the defender of Georgia FC to get the space to be able to do that. Another substitution coming on for Georgia FC. See who makes way this time. Fabian Rodriguez is about to enter the match. He's replacing Rios, who's also on a card, so another great decision by Coach Garcia. Clark's going to get us back underway here in the 82nd minute, just entering the 83rd. Lelouch, or Junkesh, excuse me. Clark, he comes out of the box, sends it forward. Kanate collides with Valencia. He earns it. And for a second time, goes all the way over to Boateng. Good work there by Valencia, Drake.
Yeah, very, very good. Tenacious action there to get that ball and keep it in possession.
All the way back to the keeper. Clark surveys. Just decides to lift it over here, but cannot control it. Capizzucci, he's trying to do something with that. Not going to get it. Jadama. right on the line, able to get that ball forward. It's going to come off of the Georgia FC player. It'll be a throw. Lelouch, he's going to give that up, allow Olsen to do that long throw. This is one of these dangerous weapons that teams have these days. One of the evolutions of the sport. Good ball into the box, headed. Clark's there. Is he going to transition quickly? He's going to give it over to Boateng, who's on the run. He's able to control it. Great ball. Into the box. Tried to give it across, not able to do so. Cleared away by Capozzucci. That was a much-needed defense there.
Might have been better to take that himself as he's coming in.
Mendoza. Olsen and Harrison collided there. Deflected off of Walker. Rodriguez wins the throw for Georgia FC. 84 minutes have passed. Gaboy. Jadama. Good ball to Mendoza. Boateng. Valencia just not able to get there in front of the keeper. The keeper gets fouled. Valencia just being a bit of a bug on Makruva there. Being that nuisance. Kanate. This will be the first loss for Michigan Stars this season, Dre.
Yeah, Georgia FC has really played well today. I think a lot of work was done after last week's disappointing result.
Into the box. Nothing doing for Michigan. Walker gives the give and go. He still has possession. He's in the box. He lifts it over. Marriage cannot do anything with it. Walker again into the box. This time on the backside. Again, Stripling has nothing to do. And that goes all the way back to center circle. The keeper controls it. Chalbad, he gives it forward. Another heading ball over here on the near side of the goal. Capozzucci. Chalbad. Stripling. Marriage. Lifted into the box. Headed away. Boateng. Can he get around? And that one, he is just clattered down by Capozzucci. Just that was American
deliberate.
football tackle there. That wasn't even a soccer tackle.
Yeah, that was a let's stop this before it starts kind of tackle.
Yeah, the Michigan Stars were completely out of shape there.
Yeah, I mean, the Stars, they remind me a lot of the way that Georgia FC looked last week. They're a little bit disjointed. They cannot unlock Georgia FC's defense. And conversely, Georgia FC is just playing really, really well.
Michigan Stars will have the 650-mile trek back to Michigan. Think about this loss. Think about what they need to do. Prepare for the next match against Club de Leon. I don't think I would want to be Club de Leon. I think that Michigan will want to prove a point in their next match. Club de Leon did good in that match between the two of them.
Oh, yeah, last couple of outings, they've been very, very well, done very, very well. But you're right, I think Michigan's going to want to make a statement in their next match. Was this a fluke? Is this a trend? Time will tell.
Mendoza, he just sends that ball forward. Chalbad receives it, gives it back to the keeper. Yeah, if Georgia FC was able to gain possession, all they need is one long ball, and it's in the back of the net. as the keeper is all the way out at center circle. Good ball, and there it is for
Yep.
Michigan Stars. Kanate with the goal.
It's only so much time you give possession, that much possession to a team like Michigan, they're going to get something out of it, and they have here.
You keep letting them send the ball forward. Eventually, this is going to happen. Lelouch gives it to Kanate, and he easily slots it into the back of the net. 3-1.
Yeah, big questions though on the Michigan defense there. He wasn't really closed down at all, and there was a lot of space in that box. And here they come again.
This time headed away. Kanate receives it. In. Clark has it this time.
Not a bad cross in. But yeah, I think Stars really, the pressure they built on and on was the reason for that goal coming the way it did. But also Georgia FC being a little lax in defense.
Yeah, I'd say a little too late.
Yeah.
Allows Elijah Clark not to be tied at the leaderboard with the Golden Glove. They will not see his second clean sheet of the season.
Got a player down.
See who it is.
It's like it's cramping up a little bit.
It is starting to get warm here in Georgia. Like we said, current conditions. We started it at about 72 degrees. It's up to 74 degrees. Remember, they're on turf, so that'll feel a little bit warmer. Winds 8 miles an hour.
I don't know what the Stars keeper is doing down there. He needs to just get away from the area. Referee knows how to manage
he's just saying,
the
hey,
time.
keep an eye on the clock as we're past 90 minutes. 4 minutes of stoppage time is what the fourth official is showing right now.
And more can be added if there's additional interruptions.
Michigan Stars are ready for this corner. Here comes this in swinger. Near side, Boateng clears that out. It'll be a throw. Olsen will take this. Well, nope. Quickly taken. Olsen was trying to get there. Into the box again. Pauled away. And offsides is going to be called. Head coach of Michigan Stars is just beside himself.
Yeah, I think he may be a little frustrated at the effort that went begging there. It's another opportunity for them to score. I mean, it's not beyond the realm of possibility to score 2 goals in extra time.
We saw him do it just a few weeks ago against Club de Leon. It's possible. Head coach is asking for a yellow card to be issued to Clark as she hasn't blown the whistle yet. And he sends it long. Nice long ball. Capizzucci controls it. Walker. Kanate. Good ball. Harrison cannot get around Stripling. Allows them to on the attack again. Jadama gets it to Clark. He's able to just clear that ball to center circle. Capizzucci recovers.
Oh,
He
That's
loses.
how
Marriage.
is he able to hold on to that?
Yeah, that was an interesting one. Shot taken, deflected. Olsen has it.
Georgia FC playing a dangerous game
Mendoza's just all over the place. Somebody's down on the pitch. It's Gaboy. Center official is allowing this to keep going on. Nasty
That's a
challenge
challenge,
by Boateng. Is he going to get a card? I believe he will. No card.
Odd sequence of events there, I think, especially from the
Wowzers.
Georgia FC point of view.
That was a scissors tackle. I would have expected a foul to be issued, a card to be issued to Boateng for that challenge, as we're 93 minutes in. Lifted into the box, headed, it deflects away, and just smashed away by Adeniyi. Keeper is able to keep it in. Impressive. And he sends it long. Boateng heads that away with force. Olsen back forward. Jadama is able to, and here's an opportunity, just hit it, and Valencia would score. Olsen's on his bike trying to get back. Valencia, he shoots, and it's in! Georgia FC have won this match with impressive fashion. Victor Valencia with a fantastic goal. A mistake by Olsen.
The substitute does the job. The former North Georgia United player got a hold of that loose ball, was able to evade the defender, beat the keeper. Skillfully so, and a good finish for him. He's been a lively player since he came on as substitute.
Georgia FC will find themselves in the winner column once again, as they're going to defeat Michigan Stars 4-1. Just an all-around fantastic performance by the home team.
Imagine the whistle's going to be blown here pretty quickly.
Yeah, center will call this, I would think, within the next minute or so. Give Michigan maybe one more opportunity. Clark collapses on it, allows time to tick away, and there it is. Georgia FC are able to come here to the north and step away with a massive victory in this NISA 2024 season, 4-1 over Michigan Stars.
Critical win for Georgia FC and a good performance from them after the disappointment of last week, as we mentioned earlier. I do think the travel might have had an effect on Michigan for this game. They looked a little out of sorts for large portions of the game, but they played well. They had their chances. They just could not convert them. But Georgia FC were definitely the better team today. And they proved it by being able to convert when they needed to. So it's a very good and valuable win for them, and it's the first loss for Michigan of this young season.
Fantastic win for Georgia FC. Thanks to Zara, the official soccer ball of NISA, able to give us a fantastic performance. Like I said, Georgia FC, they win. They will quickly go on the road on the 15th, Wednesday. They will take on Savannah Clovers down at Memorial Stadium in Savannah, Georgia. 6 p.m., the kickoff there. Michigan Stars, they will welcome Club de Leon to Romeo Stadium on next Saturday, the 18th. 7 p.m. will be the kickoff there. Tomorrow, Mother's Day, Club de Leon welcomes Maryland Bobcats to Showalter Field. 7 p.m. kickoff. Arizona Monsoon welcome West leading Los Angeles Force to Willow Canyon Stadium. 8 p.m. Eastern kickoff there. Check out all those matches live on NISA Plus. NISA Plus is the official streaming platform for all your latest content, highlights, live matches, all here, all in one place, NISA Plus. That's going to do it for us here in Dalton Stadium. For Andre Bomar, I've been Larry Weber. Thank you so much for watching this coverage of NISA Soccer, and we will see you next time right here.